Yo guys, and right now I'm gonna be talking about how me and all the Team Profit family, how we can travel for just $10, okay? And let's just get right into it without any further ado. When you travel, what do you actually get, right? Number one is the experience of being in another country, but what's more important behind that experience is the ideas you get out of that. Now, recently one of my friends, he went to Indonesia for 2 months. He recently came back and when I talked to him, I was pretty curious to understand what he had learned, what new ideas had he gained, because essentially that's the main purpose why people would travel. And when I asked him the question, hey, his name is David, by the way. I asked him, hey, David, within these 2 months of you traveling, what happened? What did you learn? What were your biggest takeaway from that? He just said one word. This word was happiness. Okay, and he told me this. When I went over to Indonesia, I saw that people were happy no matter their situation, right? When we are here in Latvia, we're just bitching about everything, while people there, they're having much larger struggles, but they are more happier. He wanted to truly understand why did that happen, and what prevents us from being happy when people who are living in shittier situations than us, they are happy. And what he did next was he proceeded to live with the locals for pretty much the remaining of his time there, right? He decided to ditch his fancy hotel where he had started to live, and he went and lived with the locals, right? He went out to parties, he ate where locals ate, he did everything locals did. Now, what he understood was that they were happy because number one is their lifestyle, number two it was their mindset. They understood that if they could not control something, they did not whine about it. They did not give a shit about that. It was like, okay, we cannot control that. That's not in our hands. It's in like God's hands or whoever is above us. He internalized all of that by living in that space. However, you going to Indonesia, you going to a different country, maybe financially that might not be the right move. And a lot of people, they block themselves from traveling, block themselves from getting in new ideas, because traveling is pretty much like the number one way to get new ideas in. And today I want to talk about, how can you get these new ideas in for just $10, okay? And the answer, it's going to be kind of shocking. It's going to be something that you will not expect. I'm going to tell you like a super special secret discount site where you can get travels, okay? I'm going to be talking about the truth, something you can do right now, today. Okay, this truth is books. Literally, books and stories. The story that I just told you, right? It gave you the same idea, the same experience I had gained myself, and David had gained himself. David told me the story. I told the story to you. All of us, we got the same outcome out of the story. The difference was, David spent like thousands of dollars for traveling there. I just spent like 30 minutes listening to the story. You spent 3 minutes listening to my story. That was the huge difference between, how much we spent. Now, where the $10 comes in, it's a book. Literally, there are many books out there who have stories, who have experiences of people who have traveled the world, who have, for example, went to Asia and understood their culture. You can read about the history of Asia in books. Like, you can do all of that for just $10, right? If you are struggling to travel, but you still want to get the ideas in, this is how you do it. And I know this title was clickbaity as shit, but you have to understand that most people travel for the ideas. Most people travel for the experiences. When you don't have that money, when you want to earn that money, you can do the same thing by buying books. You can gain those same experiences while buying books. Now, you can do the same thing with movies, whatever, but I just recommend books, just for the simple reason of they make you visualize it, right? When I told you the story of David, when I told you that he was staying at locals' houses, he was going out where they're eating, you probably visualized how David would look. And you visualize him actually being in those houses, him sitting there and being there. This is how stories allow you to travel without you actually moving. This is how stories allow you to travel for just $10. It's pretty crazy if you think about it, right? Now, of course, when you do have the money to travel, go and do that. But when you don't, you have, like, stories are the number one way you can travel without moving. Okay, this is a quick video, something quick I just want to throw out, and a piece of thought I just wanted to give you guys. And also, let's just appreciate the beautiful day I am in right now. It's just amazing. And oof. Oh. Why do I seem so tired after walking a couple of times? But yeah, essentially what you can do right now, you can literally, if tomorrow I wanted to go to East Asia, it theoretically can be possible, but it's not just gonna be as easy like this, right? I need to get the visas, need to get XYZ. But what I could do tomorrow, I could go to a library, get a book about the culture, the history, the religion of Asia, and I can, through the stories those books tell you, through the ideas the books tell you, I can gain pretty much the same ideas I would if I would go there myself. Right? These ideas are going to help you in business. These ideas are going to help you in life anywhere. This is why most people travel. It's to gain these ideas, gain these experiences, which help them live a higher quality life, help them live a better life. This is why you should be doing that yourself as well. Whew. And yeah. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. This is a much shorter one. I expected this actually to be longer. If I would go into more stories, into how this idea has changed a couple of people's lives, this video could be longer, but I just want to get this quick intro out there. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.